Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to be here to represent Indonesia government in order to introduce the current situation of the economic growth, investment situation, and then also our new program of Golden Visa. I would like to start my presentation about Indonesia macroeconomic outlook. By the way, I like this. Yeah. It's a good picture. I think my assistant should take this and save it to my profile picture. I would like to start with the Indonesia macroeconomic. Yeah. Indonesia macroeconomic outlook. Strong economic growth supported by stable financial indicators and multiple development across areas. Indonesia GDP, gross domestic product, shows strong upward trajectory in Indonesia. We have a 5%, around 5% annual growth in GDP. And then this expected to be continued until 2030. Most sectors expected to grow at 3 to 7%. In real estate, wholesale and retail trades, ICT, financial service will grow faster, 6 to 7%. So, since Alex Villas is one of big player in Bali, so I believe these figures will also increase the potential of Indonesia economic growth for investment. And then fixed investment will grow the fastest, more than 6%. While private consumption remains the largest contributors amongst the GDP. And then other financial indicators suggest a level of monetary stability. Yeah. If we take a look, the exchange rate between USD and also the IDR, Indonesian rupiah, is maintained. Yeah. It's maintained stable. Yeah. 2016 compared to 2022 is only 5%. It's considered the lowest across the world. Yeah. If we take a look, the exchange rate between USD to other currency. Global trend of inflation is starting to impact Indonesia, although with a delay, less amplitude than the rest of the world. Indonesia consists of 280 million people. Is a very good, and most of Indonesian people are young, more than 60%. Is a very productive. Yeah. If we take a look, the demography of Indonesia. And then there are currently 6 mega trends in Indonesia economy. First, infrastructure modernization. We invest around 210 trillion rupiah value of the infrastructure project are completed with strong pipeline of large capital project planned for completion within 2024 to 2030. And then second, sustainability. Net zero is about carbon. Target by 2060 with huge potential economic value and from green economy opportunities. In addition, our new capital city of Indonesia, that will be moved to Nusantara, which so-called the new capital city of Nusantara, is adopt a green concept of city without no fossil fuel, energy, even a car is prohibited if it is fossil fuel. It's only electric car can be around in a new capital city. And then third, the consumer. Increasing usage of digital channel with huge digital ecosystem market opportunity. Like I said, Indonesia is a young demography, so the people adapt technology very rapidly. And then we have a SME, the micro, small, medium enterprise, that providing 96 of employment and 60% of countries' GDP. The fifth, digital, strong digital growth, home base to 13 of 40 Asian tech unicorn. So we have 13 unicorn in Indonesia. 6, risk and resilient. In the last 20 years, Indonesia navigate global crisis adeptly, showcasing swift recovery and rapid growth. We can take a look. The Indonesia is a vibrant economy with promising growth prospect in the coming decades. The history since 2010 and the projection until 2030, we can see that the figure increase constantly. The only negative growth is in 2020 due to COVID-19. So this is 20 years, 24 years after the Asian crisis in 1998. And then, in addition, Indonesia GDP growth rate in 2010 to 2019 is above most G20 nation and Asia's average. And then, based on projection, Indonesia could become the 13th largest economy by 2030, and then the 5th largest by 2045. Our GDP has been growing at 5% per annum. Fixed investment expected to drive growth with more than 6% per annum until 2030. And then we take a look, the form of the GDP, the private consumption, government consumption, gross fixed investment, and net export. We can see the trajectory from the 2010. Why the consumption in Indonesia is so high? Because first is the people, 280 million, and then the demographic. That 60% of our demographic map is under 40 years old. This is about the currency. You can see that over the past 6 years, from 2016, it's just very stable. Our president, our current president, can maintain this with a very strong leadership. We can maintain the exchange rate, yeah, around only 5%. And we can compare, yeah, global trend inflation impacted Indonesia to a lesser extent than the rest of the world. Take a look the dark blue line. Yeah. Indonesia has a lower, yeah, inflation rate. Infrastructure, key infrastructure development projects are prioritized under the PSN. PSN is a Special Project Initiative, National Project Initiative, and 128 are completed with 716 trillion IDR. From 2016, yeah, to 2021. National Strategic Project. For the infrastructure, multiple priority projects in pipeline across Indonesia to be completed the coming decade. And then my presentation is about the Indonesian investment opportunity hospitality sectors. We have two main destinations at the moment, even though we have several, yeah, but the two potential is in Jakarta and Bali. We have some potential like Labuan Bajo, and then Batam area, that area close to Singapore, that would be another two potential, yeah. And then of course, the area around the new capital city Nusantara is the fifth potential economic growth, yeah, even in hospitality. Jakarta now is the capital city, yeah. Of course, business-centric travelers, yeah. And then, yeah, we have 20 million inhabitants in Jakarta. And then Bali with the very exotic views, yeah, and then also the culture, yeah, it makes Bali is very potential for the tourists, yeah, and then for the property investment. Hospitality sectors are highly fragmented with no leading players, leading to increased competitive intensity. So, only 2% of total hotel rooms are owned by one developer. So it's very fragmented, but in Bali, yeah, 30% belongs to diversified property developer from Jakarta, and 70% belong to specialist hospitality focused developer. So Bali is, I think, is more specialist, yeah, and then with a very good, more prospect compared to Jakarta. There are three key challenges for investors to play in hospitality sector in Indonesia. Yeah. Of course, this is the fact. But for the one who can manage the challenges, is the one will be the winner. And then government of Indonesia recently published an update regulation on leasehold property ownership to support investor. Golden visa regulation in process for launching in 2024. The regulation is already, we already start to promote, but the grand launching would be in 2024 with the support of the IT and banking system that make it very easy for the foreigners, even from abroad, can get the golden visa of Indonesia. So the last, I would like to introduce Indonesian golden visa. Can have 5 to 10 years stay duration. We have several golden visa, individual investment by setting up a company, individual investment, but not setting up a company, and then company investors, and then diaspora visa for the one who has Indonesian blood but already have a different citizenship. And then second home visa, global talent, personage is the first one who get the personage is Sam Altman, the founder of ChatGPT. And then silver hair. I don't think in this room eligible for the silver hair, since all the hair is, I think, black and blonde. So there are some requirements. We will do some enhancement after 6 or 1 year after the launching, because the first 3 golden visa category is, I think, will be very interesting to the foreigners to apply. Is passport requirements, proof of living costs. If the one who would like to invest, the proof of the share ownership, and then proof of the turnover. We need a real businessman. And then the commitment, the company establishment, and then individual investment. So this is the process. Could be online. Payment with the major credit card. In 4 days, approval, visa acceptance. Will be get the stay permit, sent to the email, upon arriving at the checkpoints. And then we give a time to be fulfilled, 90 days, to fulfill the requirements on investment. And then the applicant can get the golden visa. But the approach, we give the golden visa in the beginning. So we better to give first and then to check 90 days. If then they are not fulfilling the the requirements, then we can cancel it immediately by system. So the idea is we give the golden visa first. Because the concept is we would like to grow together. Yeah. So instead of we implement some requirements in the beginning, then get the golden visa, this is the beauty. We give it first and then check someone can fulfill or not. So the website is evisa.imigrasi.go.id. Yeah? And then to activate the account, review your input data before continue to payment. Yeah? And then you can track your application status from my application menu. And then you can input and submit your and then when your application approved, then you can download your e-visa as a PDF. Golden visa will be sent via email. Yeah. Because golden visa is like my baby, so I will look after this very carefully. Yeah. Especially for the potential client of Alex Villa, I will look after by myself, don't worry. That's all.
Есть ли желающие получить визу прямо здесь, сейчас? Да. Давайте дадим вам слово.
My name is Karim. I'm owner of real estate company and I'm investor myself. Thanks to Alex Wills and to you, now I'm in love. But as an investor, I have two questions. First, a very straight question. How did you handle COVID-19? So what was the restrictions? How did you handle lockdowns? Because I have a very beautiful example of Dubai. And I hope everybody knows that, yeah? So I want to know about you, how you handle those situations. And second question, you become, I think, second Silicon Valley as a Jakarta, yeah? So why it's so attractive to startups and tech companies? What are you doing there? I mean, like, why?
When we handled COVID-19, Dubai, I don't know how many people, inhabitants. 20 or 9 or 6 million. We have 280 million. Yeah. So, we work together amongst ministries. Yeah, Ministry of Health. Yeah, is my good friend, the minister. Yeah, he was the CEO of the biggest bank, state-owned banks, Bank Mandiri. Yeah, and then he became the Minister of Health. It's very unusual. Yeah. Appointment. Yeah, usually the Minister of Health, appoint a doctor. Yeah, but President Jokowi appoint CEO. Like me, I was the CEO, and then President Jokowi appoint me as a Director General of Immigration. Yeah, it's very rare. But the thing is, the President of Indonesia, with all the stakeholders, with it's a totally like a management. Yeah. So we work together with the local government. Yeah. We do not exactly lockdown. Sometimes we do lockdown, but not as much as other country. Yeah. But we implement the vaccination program immediately compared to others. Yeah. And then we have an application, called Peduli Lindungi. So everyone has a mobile phone. We can track them. Even if then this guy go to the mall and then still get infected, and this guy couldn't go inside the buildings, we prevent them to be around, and we monitor them when they move. So this is the things that we can manage the COVID-19. And then for the one who was infected, we provide them enough medicine, and then we provide them also support of the groceries, by the government, to the sometimes for the very dense housing complex, so they don't need to go to work, so the government provide them enough groceries, to prevent them to move. And then we form a hospital. We establish a hospital, or even non-permanent hospital, to look after Indonesian people who are infected. And then we also make sure that the oxygen supply for the one who infected is enough. Even the factory, like I was the CEO of the biggest steel company, the process of the steel, we need some oxygen. But then the government invite me, and also the other members who produce an oxygen, to supply to the people, to the hospital. So we produce extra oxygen just to give it to the people who infected by free. So it's a part of our concept, that we support each other. So then, so we can manage this. About the Silicon Valley, the second Silicon Valley, of course, Bali is nice, and then warm, and for me, Bali is amazing. Even though I'm Indonesia, the weather, the culture, very relaxed, situation. And there are many communities, in Bali, Russia and Ukraine can, be together.
Thank
Maybe
you.
like in Dubai.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. I would say thank you from Indonesian Minister of Investment to invite us here, and also the presentation already tagged all by Mr. Silmi Karim. So I will say a little bit. Okay, maybe this is our presentation. Very good picture too, Mr. Silmi. Okay, this is Indonesian investment opportunity in the green economy era. This is our picture of our minister, Mr. Bahlil, and Mr. President. And also we already say today, Mr. Silmi will be tell us everything about Indonesia, and right now, which is know we already in the past COVID-19 pandemic, Russia-Ukraine conflict, and right now we have a Palestine and Israel conflict, and I think it is Indonesia we have more opportunities for all the people in here in UAE. So we can say the economic growth and some G20 countries. We like to say that Indonesia with a stable economic growth, little bit at 5%, and right now in 4.95% today. And this is the inflation in Indonesia, little bit low. Right now, about 2.56% the inflation, and the ASEAN become the second largest foreign direct investment in the world. And let's see, the FDI to ASEAN actually increased by 5%, amounting to USD billion, the highest in ASEAN history. So it is the good opportunity for all the people here to go to ASEAN. Is it right now the renewable energy sector in ASEAN? We have increased to 140%. The development of renewable energy sector in ASEAN. In total investment into the renewable energy in ASEAN stood USD 43 billion, whereas the total investment for energy transition in the region amount USD 180 billion. Is it now the investment of growing rapidly in the electric vehicle, growing so much in ASEAN, in 170% increase in 2022. Now, is this the investment why Indonesia is so attractive for investment? That Mr. Silmi said, the 30%, the largest population in Asia, and the fourth in the world right now is 270 billion. We have the local land, water, and the archaeological largest in the world, and the incredible abundant natural resource. And the political, legal, and policy stability that Mr. Silmi said, right now Indonesia have the new election, but the going stable. Now, it is the investment trends in the middle of the political year. The right now is the next, in the February 2024, we have an election, but we say today the stabilization of the political and the growth is little bit quite good. Just a little bit low, but going up. This is the investment target achieved in 2022 and 2022, around achievement 100%, better from before. Is it the investment target achievement in the upstream oil and gas sector, the realization, then the investment outside the Java, it's little bit higher today. Is it the comparison of investment realization in Java in outside Java? Since the third quarter of 2022, investment realization outside Java has always been greater than Java like before. This is the result of massive infrastructure development outside Java during the first period of President Jokowi Dodo's government. Jadi we like know that Mr. Silmi said the infrastructure development really good today and interconnected all about Java and outside the Java. This is the investor origin countries comparison. In the first, I think we wait from Russia, from UAE will be invest in Indonesia. This is the comparison of the country to invest in Indonesia. You like the first is Singapore, my neighbor, but we think that this money just come from our country and go back from Singapore to Indonesia. Is it a trend by the sector that I think for the housing, industrial estate, and office growth so much? The industrialization for the downstreaming, it's like growing so much, and 13% growing. Okay, this is investment main motor drive economic growth. Then investment needed to create jobs, and let me show that 50 million people need jobs, existing employment, but growing so much. And is it the easy of doing business in Indonesia? We have support easy that Mr. Silmi said that we give a golden visa to all the people who want to have investment in Indonesia. Then land acquisition will be more easy. We have in BKPM investment ministry have delegated to take OSS system to get tax allowance, tax holiday, and all the exemption from import duty to have industrialization in Indonesia. This is the transformation of the downstreaming, the nickel, bauxite, copper, and tin. We must develop downstreaming and make the industrialization. Right now we have a much more nickel product in Indonesia to make EV, battery EV, and we have a nickel export ban in 2020. But right now the industrialization going well. This is the trade balance with U.S. and China. Indonesia trade balance with U.S. and China getting better, which show that Indonesia export to these countries are increasing rapidly. This is the nickel for electric car battery components. We have so many reserve for nickel, cobalt, aluminum. This is also the future of electrical component in Indonesia. So this is all about the collaboration. We should say the LG, Caterpillar, Foxconn, VW, Ford, BASF, and NBC already invest in Indonesia to make batteries. Is it also the Freeport give it a new investment to make the copper smelter in Gresik, is Java. Is this new investment in Aman Mineral Copper smelter is West Sumbawa. Is this the new investment for the gold and silver. Okay, this is the roadmap for strategic downstreaming in investment in Indonesia. We have 8 sector priorities: mineral, coal, oil and gas, plantation, marine, fisheries, and forestry. It is 21 commodities that we have in Indonesia, that like a coal, nickel, tin, copper, bauxite, iron, steel, gold, silver, asphalt, button, petroleum and gas. And also in agriculture like a palm, coconut, rubber, biofuel, wildlook, pine resin, and the fisheries, shrimp, crab, seaweed, and salt. Okay, this is the new capital city in Indonesia. We have built a new Dubai, and we hope so. Many investment will go to East Kalimantan. We have a new capital city. Maybe after the election, everyone will be moved to the new capital city called the Nusantara. Okay, thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sorry, I don't have PowerPoint. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Ahlan bikum fi Indonesia Investment Roadshow today, and it is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today at this esteemed event, the Indonesian Investment Roadshow, hosted by Alex Villas and Forbes. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for gracing us with your presence. As the ambassador of Indonesia in Abu Dhabi, I stay here more than 8 years. And I am filled with immense pride to discuss the unparalleled potential that our country holds, particularly in enticing the allure and opportunities within Bali, a jewel in our nation's crown. Indonesia, a land of vibrant cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and rapidly growing economy, is poised to be beacon for global investment, particularly in the tourism sector. Bali, with its pristine beach, rich culture, and warm hospitality continues to captivate the heart of billion people worldwide. The potential of investment is undeniable, offering opportunities across various industries, for hospitality and infrastructure to technology and sustainability. Allow me to underscore a crucial aspect that our optimism for investment and economic collaboration. The strong relationship between Indonesia and United Arab Emirates began with the close communication between President Joko Widodo, our president, and His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Al Nahyan. We are closer than ever. The robust ties between our nations serve as a cornerstone for fostering a climate conducive to investment and partnership. The visionary leadership of both President Joko Widodo and His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan has propelled our countries toward greater collaboration and mutual prosperity. Their shared commitment to innovation, sustainable development, and economic growth open up a myriad of opportunities for investors seeking to capitalize on the promising market in Indonesia, especially in Bali. Moreover, as we navigate this unprecedented time, Indonesia remains steadfast in its dedication to creating a conducive environment for investors, ensuring stability and implementing policies that foster growth and innovation. The Indonesian government has implemented strategic initiatives from infrastructure development to regulatory reform aimed at attracting foreign investment and bolstering the tourism sector. One of the latest improvements is the Golden Visa scheme, which has been elaborated by Pak Silmi Karim. The last, I think you should come to Bali today or tomorrow. If not, you will late. Because many Emirati also come to Bali to invest now. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, speakers from Indonesian government, Mr. Hussein Bagis, Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to United Arab Emirates, Mr. Silmi Karim, Director General of Immigration of the Ministry of Law of Human Rights of the Republic of Indonesia, and also Mr. Angga Wira, Special Staff of the Ministry of Investment of the Republic of Indonesia, and of course all the distinguished guests and Alex Villas Group. My name is Atniel Rumza, a lawyer and Vice Legal Director at IZA and IZA Law Firm, SCBD Bali office. We can say we are top 3 law firm in Indonesia, established and led by Professor Dr. Yusril Iza Mahendra, with more than 25 years of experiences. Professor Dr. Yusril Iza Mahendra is a respected and excellent lawyer. He is also a notable law professor at the first-ranking university in Indonesia, and he is a well-known national figure, was the Minister of State Secretary of Republic of Indonesia, and was 2 times Minister of Law of the Republic of Indonesia. Coming with me today, our CEO and Finance Director, Ms. Kenia Mahendra. She is the daughter of Professor Dr. Yusril Iza Mahendra, and my colleague, Mr. Farid Abdurrahman, the General Manager of our firm. Our offices are in Jakarta and Bali, the 2 most occupied cities in Indonesia for foreign investment, which we believe that you must already familiar with. We have various clients from various sectors, such as banks, minings, plantations, manufacturers, infrastructures, fintechs, properties sectors, both private and state-owned enterprises. And Professor Yusril himself also is personal lawyer of the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Joko Widodo, and a personal lawyer of the current presidential candidate, Mr. Prabowo Subianto. In this occasion, we would like to particularly mention that our firm, for years, has been becoming the legal consultant of Alex Villas Group, the host for today's event, where also Ibu Kenia Mahendra is commissioner for Alex Villas Group. Alex Villas Group indeed has actively and massively involved in the investment ecosystem in Indonesia, particularly in the property business in Bali. As highlighted earlier by our honorable speakers coming with me today, which are government representatives of Indonesia, we are eager to extend an invitation to the global community to invest in Indonesia. Within this presidency of Joko Widodo, Indonesia has established multiple regulations in which makes foreign investment easier. As a notable example, the digitalization of business licensing application through a one single submission platforms and any other investment facilities, such as golden visas, tax facilities by our government led by the Ministry of Investment. Personally, since the presidency of Joko Widodo and the leadership of the distinguished government, in which some of their representatives are here with us this afternoon, our firm has experienced a lot of clients looking to endure foreign investment in Indonesia, and not single one of them have any regret. Empirically, not only oriented to the easier process of establishing investment in Indonesia, but the economic forecast in Indonesia has shown massive result. In terms of data, Indonesia has massive opportunity, varies from technology-based business, manufacture, infrastructure business, as well as to the smaller scope such as housings, F&B, fashions, and so forth. The Indonesian market is the best growing market, especially in the revival of COVID-19. So we, IZA and IZA Law Firm SCBD Bali office, handle litigation and legal corporate, and also participating to provide all answers to the global inquiries on how to start investment in Indonesia. Our firm provides all corporate needs, such as assistance to the investors, preparing business strategy and corporate structure, provide vast overviews on investment ecosystems, helps with the establishment of the investment company, including foreign investment company, known as the PMA in Indonesia. Also, application of visas, stay permits, as well as assisting the investors with all compliances required in opening and operating their business in Indonesia. Lastly, with this event, together with all the distinguished speakers, we hope to provide a comprehensive picture of the investment ecosystem in Indonesia. And for more inquiries, you can further contact us, IZA and IZA Law Firm SCBD Bali's office, the legal consultant of Alex Villas Group. We are happy to help you to know more about investment in Indonesia and spark your interest in investing in Indonesia. We look forward to building a successful partnership in the future. Thank you.